Alright, so in this video I want to show you how you can put together a business plan using ChatGPT and with knowing very minimal information about a business. So inside of Apex, I saw a post from Mandy, and she's wanting to build out a marketing plan for the next fiscal year. And for background, I don't know Mandy. She's just been a part of the group, right? I have not interacted with Mandy in any way, shape, or form. I just saw her post in the group today. So what I did was I bounced over here and I was like, okay, so this is COO/Director of Sales at Ultra BDC. So then when I went over to Ultra BDC and saw what then I found there, I can go to View Profile, and then I can say, okay, this is their website, right? So then I have access to their website here. Then I go to automotive because most of their stuff's automotive. That's what their main case studies are about. So then that leads me over to this page here. Now, I want to show you how to use ChatGPT to set up a business plan for them, even though you hardly know them. And I'm like, I want you to be able to use this for your own business and just take the big, broad steps here. So first of all, I was like, what does this company do and who's their ideal customer? So then I dropped the link to their website. That's it. I kept it super simple that way. Right? So what I have here is, I'm going to move this over just so we keep that pretty well straight. But then we have, what is their business? They're a business development center or mainly lead generation services for car dealerships, and they help car dealerships essentially dial in their marketing processes. So what services do they provide? Okay, then I got that list, and because it pulls it from their website and says, okay, more information can be on their website. What's their process when they close a client? Then it gave me a summary of that process here. Then I pulled this screenshot from their website. This is a website that shows their process down here, right? So I took a screenshot of this, drop that in there, and says, hey, pull their process text out of this photo. So then it pulled the text, boom. Now I've got their process for each one. So I was like, okay, pull out their cost partners out of this photo. Boom. So then it pulled out all of those, based on the logos here, pulled out those car dealership or automotive brands. Then I said, pull some case studies out of this photo. Notice how big of a screenshot that is. It's like I just went down here and took a screenshot of their case study here, and then it pulled out some main statistics for that. So this one here, this one here, this one here, and showed, okay, we achieved 61% appointment show rate, 22% sales conversion rate, and an average profit of $2,600 per unit with a 400% return on investment. So you've got a number of different case studies that are there, and then I pull it, okay, what is the founder in this pic? So that I got all that text photo here. So what I'm doing with these screenshots is giving background to the AI, right? Because what my final request is going to be to say, hey, I want to create a marketing plan for this business, right? I'm going to basically to move Ultra BDC from $4 million to $10 million a year over the next 4 years. Your business knowledge, I have no idea what they price their services at, so this is a complete estimate, right? But I'm going to share this with Mandy so that she can take this and move forward with it, so then she can put in her specific numbers and get those calculations set up. So then using your best knowledge of how agencies like this price their services, write out a marketing plan that will move Ultra BDC from $4 million per year to $10 million per year over the next 4 years. Now she said 5, I say 4, let's push the envelope a little bit, right? So then to move this from 4 to 5 million, they say, okay, these are a number of different services that they need to expand and update the way in which they process things. Probably those updates could be there. This is more of an operations overview, right? But now we want to get more into the specifics. Write out a year-by-year plan and include a table with numbers. Year-by-year goal to increase it by 25% to $5 million. Launch aggressive sales and marketing campaigns targeting new clients. Develop new service packages, AI-driven BDC, advanced analytics, etc. Hire new sales team members. Expand into untapped regions of the U.S. internationally. So you got to figure out what are untapped regions and tap into them, right? Revenue growth 25%, 4 to 5 million. Year 2, service diversification and pricing optimization. Increase revenue to 6.5 million, right? Introduce these different things. Build strategic partnerships with software vendors. So probably already have, to be honest with you. Next year, so that's a revenue growth of 30 million. Or 30% from 5 to 6.5. Year 3, scalability and strategic acquisitions, right? Achieve $8 million in revenue. Actions, acquire or merge with smaller complementary companies, right? Automate low-level customer service tasks with outsourced solutions, or in my opinion, you can do this with chatbots for the most part, because you can give them all the background on it. Basically using their own AI system for their own business, essentially. So revenue growth 23%, so it slows down a little bit, but they're still at nearly 25% growth, 6.5 to 8. Right? Year 4, full market domination and optimized operations. Implement a subscription-based model for clients with pricing incentives for long-term contracts. Then you figure out what those need to be, and you can literally say, okay, explain what would incentivize them, right? But right now in this chat, ChatGPT knows has an idea of who their ideal client is, has an idea of what they price, has an idea of what they would need to do at each level to move from $4 million to $10 million in sales. Revenue growth table summary, right? So year 1, year 2, year 3, and then you have your revenue, and then you have the growth per year. Key milestones, right, for each year. So then I said, estimate their average annual customer value. Remember, I don't know anything about Mandy's business. All I know is I'm just pulling information from ChatGPT and using ChatGPT's best information there. I haven't spoken with what their numbers are or whatever. But this way, all Mandy needs to do is take this and plug in her numbers, and then they can actually make this plan into reality and copy and paste this into a Google Doc and update it the way she sees fit. It makes it super simple because all the formatting, and it's basically a draft that's made so you don't have to construct something from scratch. You're getting a draft made for a marketing plan over the next 4 years, which should move you from $4 million to $10 million in sales, right? So assumptions, right? It closes each dealership between $3,000 and $6,000 a month, depending on services. That gives an annual. Supposedly they stick around for a year, $36,000 to $72,000 annually, right? So they chose a midpoint, $54,000. I didn't tell them to choose a midpoint. That's just what ChatGPT did. It's just that smart. So current revenue is $4 million a year. Using that, an estimate, they have roughly 74 clients, right? So because 4 million divided by 54 per average, that's 74 clients. Now the target is to reach $10 million there. So then how many total clients do they need? 185. So they need to go from 74 clients to 185 customers over the next 4 years, according to this plan. New target, current 74, so they need 111 new customers, right? Yearly breakdown, so then over the next 4 years, Ultra BDC needs to acquire about 28 customers per year, right? So 111 divided by 4, right? And so 11 new customers divided by 4 years. Average customer value, 54,000. New total needed customers is 111, and customers needed per year, 28 per year to meet the $10 million year per year target. So that's how you can use ChatGPT to really help map out your marketing plan as you build out your new annual business plan, things like that. But just knowing somebody's website and then using ChatGPT's information. If you got questions on this, feel free to hit me up on Facebook, and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys. Bye.